Welcome to my garage. I'm Roberta Williams, and I was privileged enough to get a call from someone asking me if I knew anyone that would use these buckets. The company gets supplies in them and no longer want them after that. So I collected all 350 from them, put in my garage, and I knew they would be useful in Liberia.
Amen.
I believe in recycling. I believe in helping. I believe in empowering our people. For all the little kids, all of us that can remember to this thing our head.
Yes. Let me see how we can do it. Like you, right? Yes.
Let's make it easier for the little kids because it's not as big. It's 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot. 2 years, give it to someone who can use it. Don't hold on to it. We Liberians have to get in the habit of volunteering.
Amen.
Volunteering. We are so lacking when it comes to volunteering. We just tend to ourselves and send money. It's not always about the dollar bill. You
Exactly.
have to put your time into it. You have to learn to volunteer. You know, we can't expect everybody else to volunteer, come to our country and volunteer.
Yes.
We can't do that. We have to start going there and helping ourselves.
German volunteer, British volunteer, Americans volunteer. Then when are we going to volunteer?
We're going to volunteer for our own people. We need to start volunteering for our own people, and it doesn't take a whole lot. I mean, the week you spend to take on vacation and just sit around the house and go visit somebody, go and do something useful in Liberia. Put it to work for you. It's not hard, but you have to want it. And we need to want it for our people. We can't just expect everyone else to volunteer for us. When we are our own, we can take care of our own people by volunteering.
Yes.
Volunteering is very
setting examples.
Yes, we have to set an example. We can't expect the white man to always say.
Yeah, we have come to America. Ordinary Americans volunteer.
Exactly.
How the poor woman in America, how the poor man, how the retired man.
Volunteer the time.
They rush to volunteer.
Yes.
They go and say, I'm here. I want to help somebody. I want to help this community. And you want to say, wow.
Yeah, I mean, in our department, we volunteer when somebody's sick. We volunteer to go and take them from the hospital to the to home or whatever. We volunteer to go clean for them. We volunteer to go cook. Why can't we do the same thing in Liberia?
Williams, I'm Tambasi. I'm here for the second time in York, Pennsylvania to receive another set of donations. As you can see, as you call me again, I say, Moses, these are the donations I have in order to help our humanitarian project in Liberia. And in Liberia, we have been talking about change. We've been talking about development. We've been talking about initiative. But honestly, the initiative and the development can start with all the citizens, just with our widow's mite. Why it is true that we expect the government to provide security, protection, democracy, human rights, and freedom of corruption. But in the midst of that, we as ordinary citizens can begin to speak by action. It's by our action. So, and as I told you already, the Tambasi Global Human Services, I want to give you this good news. It's now a full-fledged 501c3 approved entity in the United States. What that means is whatever people give anybody, if they give $5 or $2, you can receive your tax deductible receipt. So that when you go to file your taxes at the end of the year 2013, 14, you can take that receipt with you, and your tax accountant will give you the amount of tax deduction you deserve. And so I want to say thank you, and I just want to say, because this is your second time giving, what word of encouragement is I have also been able to negotiate with eBay and PayPal.
Okay.
Well, I'm very serious. Well, because I told you, once I'm not a legit charity in the United States, our charity, the Tambasi Global Human Services, so I follow and I read aloud. So eBay and PayPal have agreed to invite and able people from anywhere around the world to involve with eBay raising funds for Tambasi Global Human Services. Yeah. And what they have done is that have done all the paperwork. So anything you have, say for example, you're in California and you have these things. Now to take these buckets or this barrel from California, bring it to me in Philadelphia, it's difficult. But you can go to eBay or call me. I will give you my eBay website. You go there and list these things. All you have to do, take the picture and then list it on eBay, and they say the beneficiary is Tambasi Global Human Services. Whatever is billed, automatically PayPal gave you the tax receipt.
Great.
Say for example, you took this thing here, right? And you couldn't find him. And then once you go, you sign me as a beneficiary, our organization as a beneficiary. Anything you list on eBay when you sell, PayPal gave you automatic cash tax deductible receipt. What a wonderful deal.
Yes.
Now that we can do it, it can be in Europe, it can be in California, it can be in DC, and we all volunteer and make our country, Liberia, to be a better place. Yes. And if you are listening to us, United Liberians, sorry, we really trying to encourage our people, Liberians, because we are doing well, but we need to do even more better. And so that is why we are reaching out to them. Yes. But if you're not Liberians, again, you want to volunteer with us to already be able to raise funds, contribute, to help with our humanitarian project in Liberia, you are welcome. Call us, and our goal is we want to be able to find rooms for the people, who live in deprived condition, the blind, the crippled, and the mentally disabled, so we can find a place for them to live. It costs only $30. I found it costs only $30 to rent a place. If you're just an individual, say you just want to say, well, okay, I am going to pledge $30 every month. So what our charity will do is we will identify that person in Liberia, give you the name of the person. Every month as you pay the rent, we write you a receipt. And you will know the person, the room this person is living in. Someone who is just living in the dirty place, water running under their bed. Yeah. If you are just blessed to rent a $30 room for somebody, what a blessing.
All 350 of them can go to Liberia and can be useful.
So how many pieces are these?
380 altogether.
Okay, there are 380 buckets here.
Yes, yes. And then these are the tops for the buckets. I wasn't able to collect all the tops, but I will go back and get the tops and find a way to get them to you.
That's good.
These two have just been sitting in my garage for a while. They can be used for in Liberia. Someone can use them to sell the ice.
So this could be like kerosene container or gas or water, however they want to do it.
And a bike. This is my daughter's old bike that she no longer needs because she's now driving. So this can actually be used for someone to...
Our people, our volunteers.
Exactly.
Our volunteers who go around in the communities to reach out to the people, check on them.
Use that bike.
Sometimes no car.
Exactly. There's no gas needed.
No gas needed.
And this, some old person can, take their groceries around and it belongs to my...
Actually, even our delivery, because when we go put the stuff in to take it to them.
Exactly. So we can use this actually to do this. And I'm sure Liberia will find someone with the tie this to that bike and carry it.
Yes. Yeah. I know. They will do their own. Engineer.
Very inventive. So I'm sure somebody will find a way to tie this to that bike and do that business with.
Okay, which one is this in this box?
This is adult diapers.
Okay, wow, great.
Yeah, this is adult diapers.
Okay, that's okay.
A friend of mine gives me.
All right, great.
Our parent.
Okay. And which one is this?
And these are small blankets.
Okay, great.
Yeah, these are small blankets, and these are all the same blankets and stuff.
Amen.
They're not too thick.
Yeah.
For Liberia.
And you just get another walker again.
Yeah, another walker. A friend of mine no longer need it, so he gave it. And as I spread the word, people say, "Oh, I have so you can come and get it if you want," and "Oh, I have this and that," and that's where these blankets came from. The buckets I just stumbled over it was just a blessing from God. And I will collect and keep sending in things until people can actually start to get on their own. Instead of us just giving people money, we need to actually help them find a way to help themselves so that we can stop sending all the money.
And for your friends, for women like you, for men, for women, for ordinary people around the world.
It's not hard. It's really not hard. If you go in your basement, all of us have things that we have not used. Rolling our sleeve up and do the work. We need to start volunteering for ourselves and stop. The money you're sending home, they're not putting it to use for thinking. They're not doing anything useful with it. They're getting married, they're building their homes, and what else? Nothing is happening.
Yeah.
We need to...
But if we can unite and go give it to the community, give it to a group of people, class of people.
Show them. I mean, when we go, from Muslim Medical Mission trip goes every year, the task is overwhelming. We can work from 7 to 7 and we still we didn't do anything.
Amen.
The need is so great.
Amen.
We need to give back. If every Liberian in this country gives 2 weeks of their time in Liberia, you will see the great difference.
Great difference in no time. In less than 6 months, in less than 1 year.
Yes.
And if I said you have said that, I think this is the breaking news I want to give you. And I had a thought. And so when I was forming this Tambasin Global Human Services, in my corporation, I said it is for various humanitarian services. So that means if we want to undertake building low-income housing, You want to go volunteer in Sando County, you want to go volunteer. If you from Sando watching us, Roberto and I, you want to target certain people in Sando, in Nimba, in Grandira, in Lofa County, just contact me. We can have the negotiation. What sector of Liberia do you really want to help? But my charity is of 501c3. So it means I'm recognized to collect money in the United States, and all donations are tax deductible. Now, you come with me, we'll make an agreement. You can host your own fundraising in Maryland, in California, in DC. You can target your own project you want to target, whatever you want to do. Like I'm here today, you are doing this. And so we are looking for volunteers to come and identify with us so together we can be able to give back to our nation.
Exactly. We have
with the little that we have, we can host fundraising. I need people. If you're an accountant, you have idea in accounting, volunteer with us. If you know about QuickBook, volunteer with us. If you know about organizing events and programs, volunteer with us. You can start with host party. Contact me 215-939-6764 or visit our website. I will give you all the information.
And $2 a month.
Yes.
Out of the salary, $2 per month. We can have enough money to build all the roads in Liberia.
Yes, we can.
All the money.
Yes.
You know, $2 a month. That's all I take for each Liberian. $2. We don't even notice $2. We waste that right at McDonald's for one French fry.
Yes. $2. Or birthday party, or wedding party, or just some kind of stuff. Or you go, you pack your car, they give you your meter expire, you pay all that money, and you cry.
$2 each Liberian per month. You can raise millions and millions.
Okay, and again, this is the event again. I brought again from Enterprise. You can see I just rented the truck again. Today is today's the 14th. Yeah, I think today is the 14th of October 2013. I'm here in York City again with Sister Roberta Williams making the second donation. So we are not going to load it. Thank you very much. I know you have to work, Sister Roberta. But again, like I said, I really want you to reach out to your community, to your friends, so we can begin to have some. Because one of the major problems I'm facing is how to ship these things. Because all the one you gave me, as I told you, I made the first shipment. That was $850. I have to pay that, beside my coming here. Yeah. So now I have so many, you have given me this thing, I have so many items to my house. So our goal is going to be reaching out to people so we can raise money and be able to get this thing to Liberia on Christmas Day. Yeah. So our people with disability who have never received gift on Christmas Day, imagine then having some of this thing, having the shirt and the trousers, wearing a whole suit. Someone in India for the first time. What a great deal would that be?
The rice in this, it comes with tops.
You see? Yeah, very good. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Yeah, perfect.
You can keep your rice in it.
Yes, yes,
you can keep your rice.
It's better than nothing.
You can. There's so much different use for this bucket.
Yes, I know.
Everyone can use it.
Yeah, I know.
Constantly, every day.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Sir Roberta. Again, I guess let's try to roll it up. I know you have somewhere to go. Thank you very much again. It's Campus Global Human Service.